EPA head Scott Pruitt sat down with CBS, and he lied his ass off about his job.
This paradigm that says we have to choose industry over, the environment, or the environment over industry, is the old way of thinking. Now that serves political ends. It serves political ends maybe, across but it doesn't serve the environment. Because I will tell you this, to achieve what we want to achieve in environmental protection, environmental stewardship, we need the partnership of industry.
Environmentalism with industry.
We should be about stewardship,
Is that right?
And we should be about partnership. Now I will tell you, as a former Attorney General, I've led a grand jury. I've prosecuted bad actors. And I will tell you, if we have companies, industry, citizens who violate the law, we're going to prosecute them. And we're going to hold them accountable. But we should not start from the premise that all people are that way or all industry is that way. That is just simply wrong-headed, and it doesn't achieve good outcomes.
Yeah, so this guy is colossally corrupt, as I'm going to get to in a little bit. But more importantly than that, I think he's an idiot. I think he's really unintelligent, and he believes the shit he's saying, which is even scarier. So this is the guy who said CO2 it's not a primary contributor to climate change. Huh? So the head of the EPA stands 100% opposed to the finding of science. That's a genuinely scary situation to be in. But the point he's making there is, hey, listen, us cops, we need to work with the robbers. That's what we need to do. He's saying the EPA, we got to work with industry. I don't know what you mean. We got to work with them. We got to come together and work with them on stuff. So he's trying to do this kumbaya thing. Like, no, that's the way it's supposed to work. The cops should work with the robbers. You should get together. The cop just stole a shitload of money and jewelry, and you should sit down and say, okay, let's work something out. What he's saying is, take, for example, the financial regulators. But, the financial regulators, you should sit down and work with Goldman Sachs. Sure, Goldman Sachs had fraud as a business model, and they sold toxic subprime mortgage packages to unsuspecting clients, and then they turned around and bet on those same packages to fail. So that's fraud. They're saying, hey, this is a good product, and you should buy it. And then they would bet, this is a really shitty product, and we're going to make money when this thing fails. That's fraud. You know it's a shitty product, but you're selling it anyway. But his argument is, yeah, the regulators should sit down with Goldman Sachs and say, let's work together to try to fix stuff. Why don't we do that? We should hold hands and sing Kumbaya and come together and this is the way it's supposed to work. No, it's not. You're supposed to be opposed to industry. You're supposed to be a watchdog. You're supposed to be a cop. They're the robber. You're the cop. They're violating the law. You're the people who holds them accountable. But no, he says he wants to work with them. Now, remember how I said he's corrupt, and I'm going to show you in a second? Well, why is it that Scott Pruitt, apart from him being an idiot, because I really think he's not that smart, and I think that he thinks he's doing the right thing, but why is it Scott Pruitt would take that position? Oh, isn't that adorable? EPA nominee Pruitt received more than $350,000 from energy sources in Oklahoma. So, I would want to work with industry too if they gave me 350,000 DZACs. $350,000. He's like, these are good people. I don't know why everybody's so mad at them for polluting everything and making our environment toxic and giving us an increase in climate change and leading to drought and famine and sea level rise. I don't know why everybody's so against these people. We should work with them. Well, maybe the $350,000 they gave you is a bribe so you can come to that exact conclusion. You fucking dunce. Now get out of the position you're in because it's an embarrassment that you're there. You don't believe in science. You don't believe in the EPA. Scott Pruitt sued the EPA over 12 times, and now he's the head of the EPA. I mean, that's like putting Bill Cosby as the head of the Anti-Sexual Assault Commission. That's what that is. So it's unbelievable, and he should go away, and he should do it now.